You say hello to everybody. Hey guys. It's been like a year since I've done a video, and I'm coming to you today breaking out and no makeup and my hair's not done, and we're just doing it anyways because I've been thinking about making a video about this, and I don't think that I'm ever going to get around to doing it unless I just hit record. So we are doing it. I've got an itch on the tip of my nose for some reason. This is little Mr. Hendrix. Our house is a mess because, you know, children. But can you say hi? Hendrix is almost a year old. Can you say hi? He's having a snack right now. Wait, say hi. No, okay, just be adorable. You're good at that. He is pretty adorable. Anyways, I wanted to talk to you guys about adoptive breastfeeding because that's one thing that I really wanted to be able to do when we started the process of domestic adoption. There's going to be a lot of interruptions. Also, we have people here painting our house right now, so there's going to be possibly interruptions with that. Anyways, it's something that I wanted to do, and there's not a lot of information out there about it, and I surprisingly was able to relactate and make enough milk that I have been nursing Hendrix now for the last year, which is like the biggest, most amazing miracle and blessing, if you ask me. I didn't think it would be possible, and I prayed about it a lot, just begging God to help me to be able to do it. So it's been a really big blessing that we've been able to do that. I followed like the normal protocol, or the common protocol out there of taking birth control for a few months. I did that for like 4 months before he was born. So starting in December of last year, I started taking it, maybe even November. I started taking birth control, and I took it without the sugar pill so that I didn't have a period. Basically tricking your body into thinking that you are pregnant, and that you start building the breast tissue and that sort of thing to be able to lactate. And then since we found out that we were matched the day that he was born, I just quit taking birth control that day that he was born. And luckily I had a drug called Domperidone. It is, it's available overseas. It's hard to get here in the United States. Even with the doctor's prescription, you can't get it here in the United States. So my lactation consultant helped me to find it, and I had already had it on hand, so it worked out really well. I just brought it with me to Georgia when we went to go pick up Hendrix, and I started taking 30 milligrams of Domperidone 3 times a day. So I was taking a lot of pills, it felt like. And within like 3 days I had drops, and within like a week I was pumping, you know, an ounce or so every time that he would eat. And I was fully breastfeeding him like without any supplements by like a year and a half old. He was a year and a half old. So it was, I know it doesn't happen that smoothly for a lot of people, and I was okay if I didn't produce a full supply. I think it made it a lot easier because I had breastfed in the past, so it made it a lot easier being able to just, my body already knew what it was doing. But yeah, I was able to produce a full supply, and Hendrix took to it really well. I used a supplemental nursing system, which I put formula in a bottle, and then there's this little tube that you tape to your breast while he's breastfeeding. He's, you know, stimulating so that your body is making more milk, but then also because I'm not making enough milk, he was able to get formula. So I did that for the first month and a half until I had a full supply. But I haven't had any issues with a supply since he was about a month and a half old, which is really awesome. The only issues that I did have is that Domperidone made me gain a ton of weight. I have gained, do you guys see it in my face? Totally worth it, 100% worth it. But I've gained like 45 pounds, which is insane, an insane amount of weight. And if I tried to cut back calories at all, my milk immediately dropped. So I had to just not even try and like combat the weight gain, because I was like, all right, I'm gonna go on a diet, and you know, a nursing friendly diet. but just cut back a little bit and exercise some more and try and fight the pounds that keep coming on. But as soon as I did that, my milk supply was dropping. So anyways, I just haven't stressed about it because I genuinely have loved being able to nurse him. He has loved it. He is a total booby baby. Like, that's his favorite thing in the whole wide world. So yeah, it was a good thing. It was a good thing for both of us. It was great for bonding, great health-wise, because he still has never really been sick. He's a big, healthy boy, huh? And we've got just 2 weeks until he turns a year old. So crazy, less than 2 weeks, actually. And we're still going strong nursing, only like twice a day now because he's eating solids really well. So like 2 or 3 times a day we'll nurse. Yeah, it's been really great. So anyways, just wanted to share my experience with that. There's not a lot of information about it out there on the internet. I joined a Facebook group called Adoptive Breastfeeding on Facebook, which was really helpful. There was a lot of women with tons of great advice, but definitely has been a huge blessing. Yeah, he's got a lot to say. Have you enjoyed having boob food? You like being able to have mama's milk? He's a total mama's boy because of it. He knows who his mama is and he always wants mama. Yeah. He's the cutest. Isn't he precious, you guys? Oh, so sweet. Anyways, lots of things going on in our life, and I've just been soaking up every minute with this little guy, so I have not even attempted to make videos, and I've been a really big loser. I'm sorry about that, but I do think about you guys a lot, and I think about making videos, I just don't get around to it. So I figured I'd just make one today, you know, covered in acne and no makeup, and just getting it done. That's what's important. Anyways, all right, guys, hopefully I'll be able to make videos occasionally. We have a lot going on I need to update you guys on. So. Anyways, can you say bye, Hendrix? Oh, he's waving. Say bye-bye. You're so cute. Oh, my goodness. All right, bye, guys. How do I stop this?